Marietta College. .1,200 of your closest friends across 100 acres. This is home.
Coming up today on WCMO NewsCenter 15, a new deadliest mass shooting in Canada.
And apparently there's no such thing as being addicted to social media.
Stay with us. Those stories and more coming up on WCMO NewsCenter 15. Hello and welcome to today's edition of WCMO NewsCenter 15. I'm Denise Wolfter.
And I'm Ian Allspaw. Topping our news today.
The San Francisco Unified School District's 120 schools remained closed for a third day Wednesday after about 6,000 public school teachers went on strike over higher wages, health benefits, and more resources for students with special needs. Connor Hott has been juggling virtual work meetings and arts and crafts projects for his two daughters as his family tries to navigate a teacher strike in San Francisco with no end date in sight. Hott's job in the construction industry allows him to work from home, but like many parents in the city, he and his wife were scrambling to plan activities for their children amid the uncertainty of a strike that has left nearly 50,000 students out of the classroom.
A person was detained for questioning Tuesday in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie, hours after the FBI released surveillance videos of a masked person wearing a handgun holster outside Guthrie's front door the night she vanished from her Arizona home. Deputies detained the person during a traffic stop south of Tucson, according to the Pima County Sheriff's Department. The department and the FBI were conducting a court-authorized search Tuesday night at a location in Rio Rico, about an hour's drive south of Tucson, the department said in a statement. It was expected to take several hours. The department did not immediately provide details about the person or the location. The FBI referred questions to the sheriff's office. I wonder what the weather looks like.
Landon is here with the current conditions. What's going on outside right now, Landon?
Well, right now it's pretty warm. It's warm both outside and in here. After having several weeks of rather cold, icy, snowy weather, we're getting a little bit of a break from that. Later on this afternoon, it's going to be raining. Right now, it feels like 49 to ranging from 46 to 49. The UV index is a relatively low level of 1. We have an excellent air quality of 9, and because of the snow we've been having lately, the pollen count is pretty low right now. The winds will be running around the south-southwest at roughly 7 miles per hour. The humidity is roughly 100% today, again, because of the rain we're going to be getting later today. The sun rose about 9 before 8 this morning and should be setting about 3 before 6:30 this evening. Now, as I said, the last month or so, we've had a taste of very cold, icy, and very shivery weather and snow and sleet. And as this week continues and as we continue on through the rest of February, the temperatures will be warming up but kind of going back and forth. But we'll talk about how drastically that change will occur throughout the rest of this week in particular when I return later on for the 5-day forecast. Until then, back to you guys at the desk.
A mass shooting at a school in remote northern British Columbia has left 9 people dead, including the suspected gunwoman. Police say 7 victims were killed at Tumbler Ridge Secondary School, and 2 others were found dead at a nearby home, believed to be connected to the attack. More than 25 people were injured. Two critically, officers arrived within minutes surrounding the school as students evacuated with their hands raised. The suspect was found dead from an apparent self-inflicted wound. Investigators are still working to determine a motive in what is now Canada's deadliest mass shooting since 2020.
Adam Mosseri, head of Instagram, testified in a landmark Los Angeles trial that he does not believe people can be clinically addicted to social media, drawing a distinction between addiction and what he calls problematic use. The case centered on a 20-year-old plaintiff identified as KGM could shape thousands of similar lawsuits claiming platforms harm children. Under questioning, Mosseri acknowledged previously using the term addiction casually, but said he is not a medical expert and now chooses his words carefully. The trial also examined Instagram's cosmetic filters and teen safety features as grieving parents look on, while Meta defended its efforts to protect young users.
Coming up, a manatee got stuck in a storm drain.
And 24 ICE agents were arrested.
All this and more after the break.
At Marietta College, teamwork goes beyond athletics. At Marietta, we promote individuality, creativity, and resilience. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, we are Pio Nation. This is the time, this is the place. We are pioneers. We are Marietta College.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I think it goes around.
Let's go. We gotta get you in practice.
And it's set!
The Colorectal Cancer Alliance wants you to know a lot of things in life are preventable. Colon cancer is common and deadly, but that's also preventable. The Alliance is doing its part to end colorectal cancer. Now do yours. Get involved. And if you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor about the colon cancer screening options available to you. Go to colorectalcancer.org to learn more. Oh boy.
Yeah!
In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, a manatee that got stuck in a Florida storm drain while searching for warm weathers is now on the mend at SeaWorld, Orlando after a large effort to rescue it. Multiple fire rescue units and officials from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, the University of Florida, and even Jack's Wrecker Service were brought in Tuesday to get the 410-pound sea cow out of the storm drain in Melbourne Beach. The crews convened on the scene after a worker with Melbourne Beach spotted the manatee.
At least 24 U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement employees and contractors have been charged with crimes since 2020, and their documented wrongdoing includes patterns of physical and sexual abuse, corruption, and other abuses of authority. Investigators said one immigration enforcement official got away with physically assaulting his girlfriend for years. Another admitted he repeatedly sexually abused a woman in his custody. A third is charged with taking bribes to remove detention orders on people targeted for deportation.
As warmer temperatures move into the region, melting snow and ice are expected to reveal a large amount of potholes across West Virginia and southeastern Ohio. State and local officials say weeks of freezing and thawing have weakened road surfaces, creating hazardous driving conditions. Crews in Parkersburg, Belpre, Vienna, and Marietta are preparing to deploy cold patch repairs until asphalt plants reopen in the spring for permanent fixes. Officials are also clearing storm drains to prevent flooding and urging drivers to slow down. Watch for work crews and report trouble spots as repair efforts ramp up.
Marietta College is inviting prospective students and their families to campus for its winter open house Monday from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Hosted by the Office of Admission, the event offers a first-hand look at campus life, including tours of classrooms and resident halls, presentations on academics, financial aid, and a student life and a student activities and resource fair. Visitors will also have the chance to meet faculty, staff, and current students with a complimentary lunch provided. Registration is free and available online.
Coming up, McDonald's focuses on value is paying off.
And Elon Musk is joining two of his companies together.
Stay with us.
We are currently experiencing a wide range of temperatures so far this winter. So when we come back, I'll have more details on the 5-day forecast after the break. Stay tuned.
Mo. This Movember, the moustache is calling once more. Raise funds, save lives. Sign up at Movember.com.
There's a place for everyone at Marietta College. Our place is here as esports competitors. This is Marietta College Esports.
The fast food giant McDonald's said Wednesday that its global same-store sales, or sales at locations opened at least a year, jumped 5.7% in the October-December period. Chicago-based McDonald's fourth quarter revenue and earnings also beat analyst expectations. McDonald's cut prices on some U.S. combo meals in September. Those extra value meal promotions came on top of discounts that began earlier in 2025, like the McValue menu. McDonald's popular snack wraps, which returned to menus in July for $2.99, also helped improve value perceptions.
Elon Musk is joining his space exploration and artificial intelligence ventures into a single company before what's expected to be a massive initial public offering for the business later this year. His rocket venture, SpaceX, announced on Monday that it had bought xAI in an effort to help the world's richest man dominate the rocket and artificial intelligence businesses. This deal will combine several of his offerings, including his AI chatbot, his satellite communications company Starlink, and his social media company X.
Scientists already knew that these extraordinary pups could learn the names of their stuffed pizza and donut toys from playtime with their owners. In the latest study, they discovered that the pups can also understand new names by eavesdropping. Dogs are great at learning action commands like sit and stay. They are less good at remembering the names of things like what their squeaky or stuffed toys are called. Only an elite group of gifted world learner dogs can retain the names of hundreds of toys. Scientists know of about 50 pooches, but they aren't yet sure what's behind their wordy skills. Let's move on to Hollywood now, with a look at some upcoming films, including the first look at Michael, a film about the King of Pop.
And we have a peek at an animated Stranger Things series.
Here's Declan with the details on our Hollywood Minute.
What's up? Name's Declan Garrett, here to entertain. The official trailer for Michael is coming out. It's about the portrayal of Michael Jackson, who is one of the most influential artists we've ever seen. Two-time Oscar nominee Coleman Domingo is playing Joe Jackson in that, with Jafar Jackson, which is Michael's nephew. He's in the title role. The film's coming out on April 24th. Next up, Jessica Chastain. She's waiting in Me Too waters in a new film. The Oscar winner will star in This Is Pleasure as a woman whose closest friend, played by Chris Pine, faces accusations of misconduct. The film will be based on an acclaimed novel. Baby, something from the upside down world. It must have survived, because Stranger Things Tales from '85 takes place between seasons 2 and 3 of the live-action show. It's going to be using an 80s animation style for an adventure featuring the Hawkins kids and a mysterious new threat. That series is debuting April 23rd on Netflix. I be running up that hill, and I'm low-key pretty tired, so we're going to go back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Declan.
I wonder what the temperatures will look like next week.
Well, Landon is here with the details. Landon, what can we expect from Mother Nature for the rest of this week?
Well, Denise, we can expect the temperatures to be gradually getting warmer and warmer before we get in a sudden cool down at the end of the weekend. But right now, as you can see on our map of the lovely nation of the United States of America, our neighboring state, Illinois, 2 states away from the Buckeye State, are experiencing right now a bit of a rainy downpour of their own. And as you can see, our other neighboring state on the other side of the state, Pittsburgh, is experiencing their own taste of heavy snow flurries right now. Now, it's getting closer, it's creeping closer to the tri-state area of West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. But we're not going to have to worry about that for a little while. Friday, the temperatures will start climbing to what they are today with sunny conditions, an expected high of 42, climbing even higher to an expected high of 50, and cloudy conditions. And those cloudy conditions are going to be a bit of a prelude to what's in store for Sunday for our churchgoers, with an expected high of 49 and rainy conditions. That rainy condition right there is going to be what's causing the cool down. And then when we come back at the beginning of the next work week on Monday, the rain will stop and we'll have partly sunny conditions with an expected high of 54, and the temperature will continue to climb on Tuesday with an expected high of 57 and cloudy conditions. So if you're looking outside right now, you can see that the snow that we've been accumulating in the Mid-Ohio Valley over the last several weeks is getting very, very close to being completely melted. There's still some lingering bits of it left here and there, so be careful where you step. Some parts of it are still very slippery. And I don't think you're going to have to take out the snow shovels for quite some time now. So now we might have some extra winter here and there, but as we get closer and closer to the end of the month, start looking forward to spring more and more. We'll talk more about that next week. But until then, I'm Landon Santini. This has been your 5-day forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Landon. When we come back, Declan will come back with an update from the world of sports.
See you in a few.
Let's do this! Yeah! There's something stirring up inside of me I never felt before. Doesn't it make you right now that I'm with you? Sparks are flying loose, fireworks go off in my brain.
We always support you at Girl Scouts.
When I look up the stars,
We're together, we can do big things.
everything's better with you.
Make it your year of friendship at Girl Scouts.
I never chew tobacco.
I don't drink much.
Never smoked a cigarette in my life.
HPV. Isn't that about cervical cancer?
What does that have to do with oral cancer?
HPV. Didn't know that.
Thanks for staying with us. Joining us now is from the world of sports is Declan.
I know we're thrilled to have you back, Declan. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Thanks. It's very thrilling. The Olympics have been going on for the past week, and one of the hugest headlines, it's a tragic one. United States alpine skier Lindsey Vonn crashed just 13 seconds into her run during Sunday's race and had to be airlifted off the course by a helicopter. I saw the video. It was actually really sad. But on Wednesday, Vonn announced that she had a successful third surgery on her broken left leg. She said late Monday she had suffered a, quote, complex tibia fracture that is currently stable, but will require multiple surgeries to fix properly. The Olympics have been going on for the past week, and here's another story. It's, again, about Lindsey Vonn crashing 13 seconds into her run during Sunday's race. But I can get you another story. The return of the best players in the world to the Olympics got off to a frantic, fast-paced start on Wednesday when Slovakia upset Finland 4-1 in the first of 30 games in the tournament that will conclude with the gold medal final on February 22nd. The NHL is participating in the games for the first time in 12 years, going back to Sochi in 2014, ending a long wait for stars from all over the world. The hiatus began after the International Olympic Committee announced back in 2016 it would no longer cover player-related expenses, including insurance and travel. The NHL cited these costs along with concerns over injuries and scheduling to withhold players from the 2018 and 2022 Olympics. Next up, for his 21st season in the majors, pitcher Justin Verlander is going to go back to the very beginning of his career. Verlander returned to the Detroit Tigers back on Tuesday, and he agreed to a $13 million one-year contract with his first big league team. He is a three-time AL Cy Young Award winner, and he's joining a very improved rotation. They've got Tariq Skubal, and they've got Framber Valdez, who also signed with Detroit in free agency. Verlander turns 43 this month. Wow, he's old. But 183 to 114 is his record. He had a 3.49 ERA in his first 13 seasons with Detroit. He won his first Cy Young Award and was AL MVP when he had a 24-5 record and a 2.4 ERA in 2011. Verlander's deal with Detroit includes $11 million in deferred payments, which will start in 2030. And then finally, Detroit center Isaiah Stewart. I call him Beef Stew. He was suspended 7 games by the NBA on Wednesday, while 3 other players were also penalized for their role in a fight during a game between the Pistons and the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets forward Miles Bridges as well as Moussa Diabate were each suspended 4 games for fighting and escalating the altercation. Pistons center Jalen Duren got 2 games for initiating the altercation and fighting. He's an all-star, by the way, the league announced. But the heaviest penalty, it went to Beef Stew, with the league saying it was based in part on his repeated history of unsportsmanlike acts. The league said he left the bench area, aggressively entered an on-court altercation, and he fought during Monday night's game. That's all I have in the world of sports. Name's Declan Garrett. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Declan. And back at the desk with us is Landon for a last look at the forecast.
Well, to quickly sum it up, after this last month of snow and ice, things are kind of warming up with the temperatures fluctuating between the 40s and the lower 50s, with the temperatures this weekend getting as high as 52 this weekend, with a brief cool down on Sunday with an expected rain downpour. And then when we come back on the work week on Monday, temperatures will climb back up to about 57 by Tuesday. So as we get trudging along through the month of February, I think we're slowly losing the last vestiges of winter. That's the oddity of temperatures here in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Like right now, it's pretty warm that you could theoretically do some cooking. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in the mood for some beef stew right now. I don't know why.
I don't know. Totally out of nowhere. Thanks, Landon. That's all the time we have for today. We hope you have a great day from all of us here at WCMO NewsCenter 15, Marietta College Broadcasting. Thanks again for joining us.